You're absolutely 1,000% a Hall of Famer. But do you think you'll be inducted in the WWE Hall of Fame?
I always like going against the grain. Like, I loved it when Axl Rose didn't show up to the Hall of Fame and sent a note saying, not only am I not showing up, you're not allowed to say my name. I love that shit. Like, that's fucking rock and roll, man. So I don't really understand the point of a Hall of Fame. Like, if you think I'm in it, that's great.
Of course you're in it.
There's no real Hall of Fame. It's all kind of in WWE's mind, in their chambers of the mind, you know? And, you know, I mean, it's does it really matter if I'm in it or not? Like, I go up there and give some approved speech where you have 5 minutes to fucking encapsulate 33 years. It's like, you know, because I was at the Hall of Fames when you had like Hillbilly Jim talking for 45 minutes. You're like, fucking hell, dude. You were on Sunday Night's Main Event once. You don't have a lot to say, enough. And nothing against Hillbilly Jim. He's a cool guy and he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
Remember when they wrapped up Mr. T in the same way?
I mean, dude, they had the Blackjack Lanza, you know, and then you get the freaking Undertaker and he gets 15 minutes. Like, I'm not, I don't know, I'm not interested in that at this point. And like I said, it's not a disrespectful thing. It's just like, I don't really see the benefits of it. And I kind of like doing opposite things.
I got into a discussion with somebody recently when I was like, of course, Chris Jericho's one of the greatest of all time. They're like, I don't know where he falls in there. It's like, when you look at the resume that you have and you're 33 years in and going, how could you possibly make an argument against that?
If I died tomorrow, everyone would say I'm one of the greatest of all time.
You better not die tomorrow.
It's just, I hope not. It's just that, I think because I'm still here, still doing it at the highest of levels, there's a lot of people online that just hate that. Yeah. So, you know, if Chris Jericho says the sky is blue, I'm an asshole because the sky's obviously red. So, and then you deal with that. Like, there's a lot of Chris Jericho haters right now. It's kind of in vogue to hate Chris Jericho for whatever reason. And once again, I've never cared. You know, I mean, sometimes it gets to you, but it's I only judge myself. And, you know, am I still able to have the best match on the show on any given night? Yes. Not every night, but on any given night, you know? And am I still doing entertaining segments and having great matches and thinking of ideas and building the company and helping build others? Yes. When that starts disappearing, then I'll, you know, reevaluate. But for now, I mean, dude, I don't know, you know, at the risk of not sounding humble, I don't know who's had a longer career that I've had with as much diversity, evolution, reinvention, and actually just the opponents that I've had. You know, I mean, I don't think there's anybody in the history of the business who has worked, you know, almost everybody.
Yeah.
You know, I worked Dick Murdoch and I worked, you know, Takeshita, you know, or I worked, you know, I'm just like anybody in between kind of falls in there. You name somebody of top value from the last, you know, let's say the mid 80s till now. And I've worked with 99% of them.
Yeah, is there anybody throughout WCW, WWE, New Japan, AEW?
But it's not just that. It's also Germany. It's Mexico. It's Smoky Mountain Wrestling. It's ECW. Like, think about that.
It's
like,
crazy.
I can say I wrestled every top guy in Mexico and almost every top guy in Japan, every top guy in ECW, Smoky Mountain, WCW, WWE. Not a lot of people can say that, you know, and that's kind of something that I think once I retire, people will go, holy fuck, that guy really did do a lot of stuff.
And it bothers me so much that people aren't saying that right now.
Yeah, but I think it's cool because I'm still doing it, you know, and I think sometimes people get mad at that. And I'm also very convicted and I stand up for what I believe in, and that pisses people off sometimes. Like, I have no problems losing a match when it's right, and I have no problems with winning a match when it's right.
Yeah.
And I'm at the point now when I win matches, people say I should have lost. If I lose matches, I'm just a jobber. So, you know, once again, you can't listen to those types of things. But to me, it's like I know what's right from doing this for so long, and I know that I'm still a huge asset to the company that I work for. And if people don't like that, then that's your opinion.